Gather around everyone for my latest episode of Black Clover Nights. In today's video, I'll be going over the update for JP, which features 7-star Tag Asta, and the update for Global, which features EX Jack and 7-star Salamander Fugolian. So without any further ado, cue the intro.
Show me how to lie, you're getting better all the time, and turning all against one is an art that's hard to teach. Another clever word sets off an unsuspecting hurt, and as you step back into line, a mob jumps to their feet.
Alright, for Global's update, they received EX Jack. So I know all the Mantises are beyond excited right now. Well, let's look at his stats. He has 5,775 HP, 1350 attack, 390 defense, and 810 speed with 360 wisdom. His Arcane Art deals 4XL damage 12 times to random enemies in range. His AOM raise crit damage based on number of participants by XL for a short amount. His first ability, XL multi-hit to random enemies in range, and he raises his own crit rate by XL for a very short duration. And then his second ability is raise on speed 3XL for a short duration and increase number of actions. And then his third and final ability is XL multi-hit to random enemies in range and raises on attacks 2XL for a short duration. And then we have his formation, which is Green Mantis V2. It raises your team's attack stat by 2XL. It's not really that good of formation, to be honest. The only reason why you would ever use this is if you don't have any crit rate formations. But let's look at the event now. Alright, so for this event's relic, we have the Union Key. Increases number of actions somewhat long and raises defense by L for a permanent duration. If you do not have the Necklace of Fate from Yukata Mereoleona's event, then you have to get this relic, because it is the next best tank relic after the Necklace of Fate. And the event bonus characters are EX Jack, William, Yami, Charmy, and Magna. We also have 7-star Salamander Fugolian, so let's go ahead and look at his information. He has 6,225 HP, 900 attack, 690 defense, 315 speed, and 360 wisdom. Alright, now let's compare these stats to his 6-star version. His HP and defense are the only things that really matter for him. And as we can see, his HP was increased by 2k, and his defense was increased by almost 300. So, definitely a very hefty stat buff. So while Fugolian has become a great tank unit, I wouldn't summon for him, nor would I use 7-star materials on him, just because there's a good chance that Spirit of Zephyr is going to return in this month's Phantom Fest. So if you need a good tank unit, then honestly just wait for Phantom Fest, because there's a good chance that Spirit of Zephyr is going to return then. All of his abilities are the exact same. The only difference now is that all of their modifiers have been increased by 1, but other than that, they're completely untouched. And now you're probably wondering, should you summon for Jack? And the answer is no, because while he is a very good unit, and if you have 7-star Mereoleona, his leader skill can also be very strong. The reason why you shouldn't summon for him is because he's in the general pool. And for those of you who don't know what the general pool means, it means that he's going to be on every single banner after this one. He's not really worth spending jewels on, since you can get him on literally every banner. So if you really want him that badly, I would just say hoard up your summon tickets and wait for his banner to leave. And it does leave in 2 weeks, by the way. In summary, he's a very good unit. And if you have the right setup, he can also be an incredible leader. But he's not game changing enough to warrant summoning for, especially when he's going to be on every single banner. But that's it for the global side. That's it for the global portion of this video. On to JP. And for this update, JP got 7-star Tag Asta, and also a rerun of Black Divider's banner. So let's go over Tag Asta's new stats. Okay, so he has 5,250 HP, 1250 attack, 550 defense, 600 speed, and 450 wisdom. Now if we compare these stats to his 6-star version, we can see that he got a substantial increase to all of his stats. So I honestly think that this might be the best 7-star buff in terms of stat upgrades. That being said, he's not worth a 7-star because Tag Asta is supposed to be a very well-rounded unit. You know, he can deal damage, he can heal, he can debuff. But the issue is that there's a 7-star unit for each of those purposes. for debuffing, we have Tag Revchi and Tag Magna. For damage, we have Black Divider, Tag Regolian, Tag Langris. And for healing, we have Sekre, Witch Queen, heck, even Tag Charlotte. But I definitely want to 7-star him, since some of those units I just mentioned have been appearing in Phantom Fest lately, and they're a lot better than him. But as for his abilities, everything is the exact same. The only difference is that all of his modifiers have been strengthened by 1. But other than that, they're the exact same. So now we're done talking about Tag Asta, let's move on to Black Divider. So for those of you who don't have Black Divider and are planning on selling on this banner, don't do it just yet. This banner lasts 2 weeks, so wait and see what Phantom Fest is, and then make your decision on what to summon at that point. Now let's move on to the event. This event is basically just a reprint of Black Divider's event when he first came back, or when he first arrived, I should say. So the event models characters are Black Divider, Tag Asta, Sister Lily, and Finral. This relic has appeared on Global, so I'll just show you guys the global description for it. So the global description for it is, recovery abilities will trigger more often and increases the number of actions for a somewhat long duration. So basically this is just a mirror that makes healing moves activate more often. So if you're a new player, most certainly scoop it up because it's a free mirror. And if you use healers from time to time in tower, then also scoop it up because it's the best healing accessory. But with that out of the way, if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys.